Meg's complexion blanched as Cory Vitiello vehemently swore to take her to court and have her incarcerated for theft. In a calculated move, Meghan Markle actively sought to be captured in photographs alongside her husband, Prince Harry, whenever he was absent. This deliberate choice has now become a significant point of contention in their relationship, as reported by royal commentator Kinsley Schofield. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex had raised considerable speculation about the state of their marriage due to their absence from public appearances together since their Netflix documentary series released in early December 2022. However, a sensational twist unfolded when a scandal involving the well-known celebrity personalities Cory Vitiello and Meg emerged. The former couple found themselves entangled in a fierce controversy, with Vitiello alleging that Meg owed him a substantial sum of money and vowing to take her to court. Cory Vitiello, a prominent figure in the culinary world, had previously been in a relationship with Meg, whose identity had been carefully guarded. Their relationship had ended tumultuously, leading Vitiello to make shocking claims about their association. Meg's 2-year romance with Vitiello, a Toronto-based chef, was in its final stages when she crossed paths with Harry. Remarkably, they still shared a residence during this transition period. According to reports, Vitiello was relieved when their relationship ended, as the preceding months had been marked by unpleasantness. The situation took an even more dramatic turn when Cory Vitiello discovered that Meg had already been intimate with Harry. In response, he promptly evicted her from his place, after which she temporarily resided with Ben and Jessica Moroni for slightly over a month before securing her own accommodation. Meanwhile, during this tumultuous period, Harry had successfully persuaded Buckingham Palace to fund security provisions for Meg. The developments surrounding their relationship left many astounded, but given the circumstances, it was a revelation that hardly came as a surprise. If she also managed to persuade him to cover her rental expenses, possibly through the Invictus Games Foundation as part of Harry's accommodations, she would have likely emphasized how their relationship had necessitated additional expenses, including medical bills. Harry, often criticized for his dependency on others, would likely have searched for alternative sources to cover these costs, rather than dipping into his own wallet. Similar to her mother's tendencies, Meg left rental properties in a state of extensive damage without reimbursing the landlords. Her former partner, Cory, is understandably frustrated with her extravagant spending habits, given her relatively modest income. According to a source close to Vitiello, he asserts that Meg owes him a substantial sum of $80,000. This money was supposedly spent on PR efforts to gain fame in the UK. There is evidence to suggest that Meg has invested considerable resources in purchasing articles and tabloid coverage to attract attention from affluent individuals. Notably, it was Harry who stepped in to settle these debts, among others, as part of her image management. In fact, there were reports of a concerted effort by the royal family to cleanse her online presence. Contrary to claims of a personal fortune of $5 million, which may be an exaggeration, it is more plausible that Meg's net worth is derived from her acting career. Some sources suggest calculating her net worth by multiplying her per-episode salary by the number of episodes she appeared in. Even with a boost in salary over a couple of seasons, her initial earnings were comparatively modest. Additionally, her income likely included endorsements and benefits from associated social media channels. In summary, it's crucial to approach Meg's financial situation with a degree of skepticism. Her history suggests a pattern of seeking financial support and continually pursuing new opportunities. Her past relationships serve as cautionary tales for anyone considering involvement with her. Meg wept throughout her journey back home, deeply affected by the news that the World Child Board had decided to replace Harry's role as patron with Mike Tindall, a friend of Prince William and Kate Middleton. Close associates of the royal couple expressed their irritation at Harry's choice to deliver a speech in London on the eve of Queen Elizabeth's death anniversary. Sources informed the Daily Beast that Harry was unlikely to have contact with his father or brother and would not be expected to attend any private or public family gatherings commemorating the late Queen's passing. This chilly reception followed Harry's office announcement that he would be participating in the World Child Awards on September 7th, with a speech scheduled for September 8th, coinciding with the anniversary of the Queen's death. It appeared inconceivable that he wouldn't make reference to or pay tribute to his late grandmother, particularly since he had missed last year's Wild Child Awards as he rushed to be by her side. Wild Child is the UK's national charity dedicated to seriously ill children, with a primary focus on ensuring that all such children and young people in the UK receive proper support to thrive at home with their families. Harry had served as a patron of Wild Child for 15 years, making it one of the few organizations he retained from his royal duties after stepping back from his official royal role in 2020. However, given the tarnishing of Harry's reputation due to recent revelations in his memoir and admissions of drug use, the charity's leadership felt it was time to revoke his patronage and select another royal with a more suitable image to replace him. This decision was motivated by a desire to uphold the organization's mission and reputation while distancing itself from Harry's controversial statements and actions. Selecting Mike Tindall as the patron would certainly resonate with the kids. His jovial, rubby persona is far more relatable than Harry's image. When charities enlist celebrity guests, the primary aim is to garner positive attention and support for their cause. These endeavors often come with associated costs, such as venue bookings, catering, and staff salaries for event coordination. Celebrities typically do not accept payment, but the charity still incurs expenses. World Child likely believed that having Harry and Meghan as guests would provide them with substantial publicity, hopefully resulting in not just one-time donations but significant contributions from high-net-worth individuals and potential bequests and wills. Regrettably, Harry and Meghan are not well received by the public, making their involvement a potential liability for World Child. In hindsight, the CEO and fundraising director should have realized this and possibly waited to see if public sentiment changed. Their decision to proceed misjudged the prevailing sentiments. In contrast, another member of the royal family, Mike Tindall, is a more suitable choice for the World Child position. He possesses the ability to connect with children in a down-to-earth manner. Mike Tindall, along with his wife, Zara Tindall, has a strong rapport with their own children, Mia, Lena, and Lucas, showcasing his genuine affinity for younger individuals. Mia, who is about to celebrate her 9th birthday, shares the same age as her second cousin and future heir to the throne, Prince George.